And blindsided, an out-of-control driver slams into a police cruiser with an officer inside. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6 tonight. That River Rouge officer is shaken up and sore, but otherwise going to be okay.
The body camera he was wearing is giving us new perspective on the dangers police face every day. The crash happened on West Jefferson at Leroy, just north of the River Rouge City Hall.
Sean Lay live with the story you'll see only on Local 4. And Sean, the driver that hit the cruiser, we understand may have passed out behind the wheel.
Devin, completely passed out. Here's what investigators want to know. They want to know if the 18-year-old behind the wheel, he's from Woodhaven, if he was shooting up with heroin on a side street here, then hit the gas going full throttle diagonally across the lanes of traffic, slamming right into that police officer. Now, the officer's body cam, it was rolling. Let's give you a look at why there is no such thing as a routine traffic stop. The body camera of River Rouge police officer Richard Moravsky captures the startling moment. You're looking at what he's looking at. Behind the wheel of his cruiser, writing a ticket, and out of nowhere, this. The officer is stunned.
28 to radio, 27 to radio, 70 units. Somebody just rear-ended me.
And he's injured.
Oh my God.
And look at what he sees when he opens his door.
Send a rescue, send the fire department.
A car on its top, its driver crawling out.
What are you doing? Hey, chill out, stay still.
It was just moments earlier, Officer Moravsky stopped a semi for speeding on West Jefferson at noon on Wednesday. When he's back in his car writing that ticket, the car slams into the side of his cruiser. He could have been killed. There is no such thing as a routine traffic stop.
The terminology routine traffic stop needs to just be wiped out. As you can see from the officer's dash cam video and his body mic, there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop.
I want you to make sure you're okay, because you don't seem right.
That officer hit his head on the steering wheel. What about the 18-year-old Woodhaven teen that hit him? His blood was drawn for evidence at the hospital. Investigators want to know if he had just shot up with heroin and passed out while speeding behind the wheel.
He hit me pretty hard.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Near deadly danger coming literally out of the blue. Can you imagine being behind the wheel and being blindsided like that from the side? Look, that officer had to go to the hospital to get checked out. He went back to the doctor again today to get checked out. He is very, very sore, but he is going to be okay. Kimberly, Devin, back to you.
Well, Sean, what is happening now with the driver who's under investigation?
He's the key in all this, obviously. He had to go to the hospital. He has been released. He was arrested. He is cooperating now with investigators, saying that he was on his way to class at U of M Dearborn. However, he ended up down here. Now, he and his parents are still talking with police. They do expect charges in this case. That's when we'll find out exactly what he was doing before he blacked out and caused this crash.
Yeah. All right, Sean, that first-person view of it all is
really gives you a different perspective.
It sure is,
It does. All right, Sean, thank you.